everybody, it's me again. It's been a really long time, so I'm sorry, but things have been picking up pace, so it's been really busy. I was also sick it was only like a day and a half, but I had like a 24-hour flu, and it just came randomly, and it really sucked, and I was just at home looking disgusting and watching dramas all day. So I've watched a whole drama. I watched Rich Man, Poor Man, and it was really good, sort of. Like, the story wasn't that good, and the chemistry wasn't that good, but Ogurishun was in it, and he was really awesome, so yeah, if you like him, or if you like guys, you should watch that, because he was really good and attractive. Okay, so, what have I been up to recently? Well, as you can see, I have a lovely new addition to my dorm room. This is the poster that I bought when I went and sat outside Kokuritsu Stadium and listened to Arashi perform at their Arafest concert on, September 21st. So yeah, it was only 800 yen when I bought it, but they're selling it online for like 4,800 yen or something, so I should just sell this and make a ton of money, but it's an emotional thing for me. It's my first poster purchased at a concert ever, so I have to keep it. And it's awesome anyway, so why would I want to sell it? It makes my room so much cooler. I also have this cute little cinema roll guy. I got it yesterday at a garage sale for 10 yen. And I washed it, definitely. I washed it and hot water, and now he's fluffy and mine and cute. I also got a ton of other stuff at the garage sale, like, see if you can see, blanket. A really nice feather blanket for 200 yen. A lot of cheap stuff and a lot of free stuff, like boxes and stuff to put stuff in, just like storage unit type things, and they were trying to get rid of all of it, so they just gave it to me for free. Murio, best price. Yeah, so that was exciting. Classes have started. I'm now in 4 non-Japanese classes and 3 Japanese classes. This stupid thing needs to stop falling down. Okay, so this is a really weird outfit. I don't know why I'm wearing this, by the way, so don't judge. Yeah, so the non-Japanese classes I'm taking are Contemporary Japanese Society, which is pretty interesting. It just goes over like everything, so like politics and economics and the news, like blah blah blah, different aspects of society. We've only really had introduction so far, and because we've only had 2 classes, but I feel like it's pretty interesting. This is my textbook. Doop, doop. I really like this picture on the front. Oh look, you can see how much I spent. Oops. Oh well. I like this guy. He's really funny. Anyway. Okay, so I'm taking Contemporary Japanese Society, Gender and Society. So far all we've done is talk to our classmates about like, so, when you were a child, what did you think boys should play with? What did you think girls should play with? Do you have stereotypes? Do you think genders should be discriminated against? Blah blah blah. It's like really easy so far, and I haven't really learned anything, but hopefully it'll get really interesting, because the gender like roles are very pronounced here in Japan, I've noticed, just from like living here for a month. And I can get more into that later after I have like notes written down and I can talk about stuff, but there have been some interesting experiences so far, and like the way girls and guys interact is different here than it is in America for sure, and the amount of like creepy things that guys feel are okay to do or say to girls here is quite different too. So I'll save that for another time. Third, I'm taking a multilingualism class, which is it's a linguistics-based class, and it's about like countries around the world and how they handle having different languages, and like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just about lots of different languages and the whole world, and how languages are going extinct, and how people record languages, and how countries decide, like, politically which is the official language of the country, etc., etc. So it's kind of a slow class and kind of like not the most thrilling class to sit in on, but it's a really awesome subject, and I really like the idea of it, so even if I don't really have fun in that class, it's interesting to learn. So it's one of those like, gotta push through it and then I will appreciate it afterwards kind of things. And my fourth class that I'm taking is War History and Memory in Japan, which is really cool. Definitely the most interesting one I'm taking because it's about World War II from a Japanese perspective, which is awesome because I've always learned World War II has always like scared the crap out of me, but it's also become one of the ones I'm most interested in as far as history goes. One of the things I am most interested in. And in America, we haven't actually, I don't think I only studied it once, maybe twice, but from a pretty basic level. Like, I studied it once in detail, but it was always just about like the European events, so the stuff that went on in Europe, with a little bit about America and like our role in it and stuff, but we never really got into detail about the Asian aspect of World War II. Really all we were told is that the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor, so they became our enemies and then we bombed them, and Japanese people were put in internment camps. There you go. Like, that's all we learned. So now I'm actually learning about their side of the story and all the crap that happened over here, which is a lot of crap, like so much stuff. So I am definitely interested in this, and I'm not normally a history buff. Like, in high school, I hated history class so much, but this is really cool. It helps that our teacher, Professor Philip Seaton, is very passionate about the subject. That really helps, and he's a good teacher, so even though his really, like, pretty British accent voice makes me kind of sleepy, and the fact that the class happens right as the sun is setting, so, like, I walk into class at 4:30, and then it's bright out, and then as the class progresses, I'm watching out the window, it gets dark, I'm just like, and then he's talking about the war, and it's a really gruesome subject, but his voice reminds me of, like, the narrator of Winnie the Pooh, and I'm just like, ugh. So I just, like, need to totally down, like, 5 espressos before I go into the class, and I'll be good. So, those are my non-Japanese classes. As far as my Japanese classes go, I applied for the introductory level, introductory 4, because I didn't think I was actually going to be able to handle intermediate classes, but I passed the placement test. I passed into intermediate, so that was crazy and exciting, and I am now taking introductory kanji level 2, because I still don't know any kanji, really, and intermediate oral skills 1, which my oral skills suck, so I really need to work on that, but I think this class is going to help a lot, and I'm taking intermediate grammar 2, which is kicking my butt, but I think I can handle it. I'm going to try my best, and I might not get a perfect grade, and I'm definitely in over my head, but it's a nice challenge. I don't really have very many challenges here as far as academics go at the moment, so the grammar is my only challenge, really, and I will gambaru. Korekara. Yay! So yeah, those are my classes. I have this really awesome folder with a cow on it that is not being used for anything yet, so I'm really hoping I get a chance to use this soon. I found this really cheap karaoke place near my dorm, actually, and it's like just a little over 100 yen per hour, and you don't even have to buy drinks, so it's like super cheap, and soon enough I'll probably go there and just like sit and sing by myself for a few hours, because I'm really like desperate. Like, I haven't sung, is that grammatically correct? I haven't sung for a really long time, I guess since last Thursday, but that's like long for me, so I need to just go and just like stuff, that kind of stuff. So that's exciting. What me and my friends have been doing more than anything is what people call nomi hodai. And nomi hodai is when you go to like a izakaya, like a restaurant bar type place, and you pay, I don't know, sometimes it can be as cheap as like 500 yen, sometimes it's more like 1,000 yen, sometimes it's more 1,500 or so, but I will not go higher than 1,500 because that's ridiculous. Anyway, you pay for like a certain amount of time, like 2 hours, and then you can just like drink as much as you want from a list, and they have like you know, beer and cocktail, whiskey, all this different kinds of stuff, and so I really like cocktails because it's just juice. I don't really like alcohol that much, so I just get like karupi sasawa or the fruity ones. I like fruity things. You go and you just drink as much as you want, as much as you can, within 2 hours, sometimes like an hour and a half. And then we'll go either do karaoke or to clubs or just walking around, take purikura late at night, play taiko drum master. I feel like I'm gonna get really good at that by the end of this year. So we've been doing that, but I don't want to do it too much more, like very often, because it kind of costs, it builds up the money that you end up spending on that. So I'm going to try to do cultural things this weekend. Instead of like drinking with friends, I'm gonna do like walking around and finding shrines or like going to onsen or something. Yeah, so that's what I've been up to. I performed at a potluck. We had an international potluck music event here a couple weeks ago that a friend put on, and I got the chance to sing, so I performed Ayaka's Okaeri live, and that was really fun. It was really, really fun, and I am gonna continue to perform in things occasionally. I might be joining the Yosakoi team for a couple of performances, doing Yosakoi, which is Soranbushi and Yosakoi combined, I guess. Yosakoi Soran Dance Club or something. You should look it up. It's spelled like this. And it's really cool. It's a traditional Japanese dance. I think it was, Soran was originally like something to do with the fish harvest or something. Like all the moves are sort of like pulling in fishnets, and Yosakoi is, I don't remember, I'll have to look that up, but it's really fun and like super energetic, and it's the team here at Hokkaido University is like known all over, and they're really famous, and they've won like so many competitions and stuff, and they're really fun, so I might be performing with them at some event in the near future. I'm also going to be singing with a guy who also sings and plays guitar at a music festival in December. And yeah, in the meantime, I'm trying to join a club, a like Keon, so like light music club, trying to join a band. We'll see how that works out. So, go music! I got my cell phone. AU, KDDI. Don't ask me why I went with AU. All of my friends went with SoftBank, and now they can all call each other for free and like text each other for free and stuff, but I had to be a rebel and go with AU because nobody else was going with AU. And also, these guys advertise AU. So I kind of fell for that because I'm the most susceptible person to advertising ever, and whatever. Anyway, I really like my phone because it's sparkly, and it's a smartphone, and it's pretty awesome. I have a Pucho, a KB48 strap. I'm collecting them, actually, if you want to see. Prepare yourself. These are all of my AKB48 Pucho straps. Da-da-dum. Oh my gosh. Look, I have two Mayuyuchos. Look at that. I have some other girls, I don't know who they are. I can't tell because there's no guide. It doesn't say anywhere which girl you get. You just have to guess by the facial features. And that is like impossible. But I know that this one is Shinoda Mariko. So I got that. And I think this one is Matsui Jurina, I think. But I don't know. Anyway, this is my American cell phone, and I have them hanging on here. I also have a blue see-through one. I'm definitely spending my time well here. Yeah. These are my practice books. I think they're all upside down. Oops. And let's see, what else? Oh, yesterday at the garage sale, the stuff they were giving away for free, included VHS tapes, Harry Potter 1 and 2 in Japanese. We don't have a VHS player here at the dorm, but I am now on a mission to find one somewhere on campus that I can use so I can watch Japanese Harry Potter. And also, Disney! Winnie the Pooh, Pinocchio, Mickey Mouse, Snow White, Peter Pan in Japanese. It's gonna be so awesome. It's gonna be so weird. So weird. Yeah. So that's the main update of stuff that I've been up to lately. I've been really happy recently just because, I mean, I've had my ups and downs and I've definitely gotten homesick feelings a lot, and I've been craving American food like crazy. Like, I really, all day, all I've been able to think about is chocolate chip cookies. And last night all I wanted was chocolate chip cookie dough, real American cheeseburgers, pizza. I really, really, really want yellow mustard and dill pickles. And, oh god, I can't even, I'm like dying. I love Japanese food. I mean, I hate fish, like I can't eat fish, and I'm working on that. But I do like curry. I eat curry all the time. Like, all the time. I really love any kind of noodles, so I've been eating soba and ramen a lot. I like salads, because they have a really good sesame dressing here, and I like that. It's a decent substitute for ranch. Ranch and blue cheese. Anyway, goma dressing is good, the sesame dressing. So I've been eating decently. Fruit is really expensive, so I don't eat fruit, but mostly I live on coffee, which is what I did in America too, but yeah. Oh, I really miss ice cream. Oh my god, I miss Jenny's. I miss Jenny's. Jenny's is the ice cream store I worked for in America, and it's like a local Columbus ice cream place with amazing ice cream, really good quality stuff, like grass-grazed cream. I'm not gonna go into my big speech now, but I really miss Jenny's. Like, every day, I really miss Jenny's. And the fact that I brought like all of my Jenny's t-shirts with me and I wear them like all the time does not help, because I just like look at my shirt and I'm like, oh, I want dark chocolate. Dark chocolate and goat cheese with red cherries, and oh my god. But I am enjoying Japanese food. And I'm having a really good time with all of my international friends and hanging out with my new Japanese friends that I've made, and it's really fun. And it's awesome too, because I really do feel like I fit in here, maybe even more than I ever did in America, just because of a lot of the reasons that I was interested in Japan in the first place. So like, things about the way I act around other people is oftentimes more fitting with Japanese people, I think, and like the politeness level here is totally great. It's totally awesome. And especially in Sapporo, because in Tokyo things are rushed, but up here it's a lot more polite and slow, I think, which is nice. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. And it's also nice that whenever I walk into like the grocery store, they're playing music I know. Like today they were playing Hikarie by Miwa, and I was like, I know this song. And then they'll play like Arashi outside the train station, and then they'll play, I don't know, Kyari Pamu Pamu everywhere, and yeah, it's great. Everywhere I go, I'm like, yeah, I actually enjoy this song. Sweet. And then also inside the station, they have this weird jazz mix CD of like classic Western songs played jazz. So like there's Tonight from West Side Story in jazz form. There's like Chim Chimmery from Mary Poppins. There's Chim Chim Cherry. Chim Chim Cherry? Whatever, that song. I don't know. There's a bunch of random stuff, and so every time I go there, it's so funny because I'm just like sitting there waiting like, okay, what's the next thing they decided to make into elevator music? Oh, this one! Sweet! Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I'm addicted to Mr. Donuts. Like, straight up. But it's okay, because if I get enough points on my point card, I'm gonna get a little hand towel with a lion face on it, so yeah, take that. Thank you so much for watching. I don't really have much more to say this week, and I really want to take a nap, so I'm gonna do that. But soon I will post a video that will probably just be like a slideshow of pictures of stuff that I've done, like from places. I went to Otaru for a little bit, which is up a little bit north and west of Sapporo, and they are a really pretty, nice, cute seaside community. So I'll post some pictures I took while I was there, and I want to go back there soon to go to places I didn't get a chance to check out. So I'll post stuff about that. I'll post like pictures of fun things I've done around Sapporo, and then I will narrate it so I can explain to you what each of these things was. So, alright, that's all for this week. Bye bye!